Hello, welcome back. It is yet an amazing episode of Inline Podcast, and we welcome all of you to subscribe, like, and comment because we value your feedback. Today, it's going to be a special episode because we are getting feedback from the ground. We want to hear what the people are saying. In the last episodes, we've been getting conversation from our politicians, from the aspirants in Rongo University who won seats. And now we want to hear what the people are saying. I'm joined by my co-host who will help me tackle these topics. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, what's up? Hope you people are good. Hope our listeners and our viewers are good. Remember to get us from all the platforms. My name is Mtamiza Robinson. I'm the co-host in the Inline Podcast. Today in the studio of good political analysts. One is a male, another one is a female. So the gender is really balanced, and that's what's up. And the audience here got our Gen Zs because our government is to be ruled by the Gen Zs. So they are here early enough to get the talk and to ask questions to the political analysts. You are welcomed.
Okay, so straight to the discussion. Can you please, for those who don't know you, can you please introduce yourselves?
My name is Augustine Sumiyu, a political analyst at Rongo University.
And my name is Abigail Nyangige, a political analyst at Rongo University.
From what we have heard from the politicians, the aspirants who have made themselves in this podcast, so you have seen all their qualities. My question is, what are some of the qualities that define a good leader that you can give to the politicians who are aspiring to be the next seats?
Okay, thank you for the question. And as leaders who are aspiring for the seats, I'll advise you to have these qualities of a good leader. These qualities include vision. A good leader should have vision. What are you aspiring to do in the next, maybe, or after winning the elections? So you must have the vision as a good leader. Another thing, you must have what we call accountability. You must also be someone who is self-driven. You have to reason what will you do to the people who took their time, they elected you, and you have to pay them back by doing good to them. So you have to be accountable. You have to also be fair. Fairness is also a good quality of a good leader. So you have to be fair. You have to lead the people who elected you equally. Not only not selecting some people, leaving others behind. So you have to be fair to your people. Yeah.
My co-host has talked about balancing, gender balance. So you hand the microphone to the man.
Thank you.
Okay, so welcome, first of all. My question to you is, what can you advise the Rongo University students who now are identified as voters? What can you advise them in terms of choosing leaders? What do they have to do during the elections?
Thank you for the question. For you to choose a leader, you have to take a look at their ethical background. First of all, someone who is honest, someone who is kind, someone who is transparent. I think those are just the things that you should value in someone. That the inner person of a person defines what he can do for you, for the good of you and for the good of all people. Thank you.
Okay, so it's been spicy because a lot of political leaders who are coming to this podcast, the thing that has inspired them is that they were politicians from they were young and they have mentors. So what can you tell the politicians who have come here? What can they do in order to gain the public trust of Rongo University students in order to be chosen?
To win hearts of the voters is just simple. Be honest, be transparent, and be straightforward to whatever you want to do. Sometimes defamation is there in the political arena. That's something that is usual. It has been there in history and it continues to be there. So I would just advise them just to focus because we have different ideologies.
Yes.
Someone that you are aspirants together
Yes.
may just work in the background to make you uncomfortable in their work. But what to advise them is that just focused, be self-driven, and focus much on delivery than on what is going around you.
And talking about the other aspirants, they talked about insecurities here in studio. So how can you deal with these insecurities as an aspirant? How can you advise them to how to deal with the insecurities? Because one of them said that there's insecurity in this school. Maybe goons are hired to distract your campaigns, to distract your, maybe when you're talking to people, they distract your meetings. How can they go about it as aspirants?
I think creating awareness among our students will be key in counter this kind of a thing. Just the leaders and the organization at large should be responsible in creating awareness to our students that everyone is eligible and everyone has that freedom to walk freely in peace, to share their minds out, so that you either choose. If you don't want someone, you are not forced to vote for him. And that's something that just creating awareness among students that will be key.
Okay, so it is a special episode and it cannot be interesting if we do not allow our audience to speak. We want information from the ground. We want to listen to the in-depth. What do you want to have in leadership? How do you want your leaders to be? How do you want to be governed as students in Rongo University? So we want to hear from you, and please don't be shy. This is conversational and we want to hear everything that you have. So don't limit yourself. Okay.
Okay, thanks. First of all, I appreciate for this opportunity. My name is Brian Waningo from Rongo University, a second year student from School of Infocoms, and I'm happy to be in this crowd today, and I'm also happy to be in this meeting. In Rongo University politics, what I've noticed that most of our fellows or our representatives, they know how to say, to speak out, to talk, they know. And what make me feel bad is that they don't complete or fulfill their manifestos. E.g., or for example, previously we voted for several leaders or school representatives in this university, but kufikia sasa ukweli ni kwamba hawajatimiza malengo. Wanafunzi au wakurugenzi wanabaki tu kuhangaika. So saizi nikiingia kwa portal yangu nimeona fee increase sana, na school representative hizo ndo kazi zao. Kwa hiyo nahisi pia kuna udhaifu upande wa wanasiasa wa chuo kikuu cha Rongo.
So what you're trying to say is that there is nothing that has been done.
Exactly. For now, they are not fulfilling their promises or their manifestos. They come, lie, win or won. After being selected or elected there, they don't come and also help us as comrades or students in this Rongo University. So that is a problem. But for now, I'm hoping that the coming school representative, they will try to help us to reach on our basis. That is my opinions, and also I'm happy because I've saw somebody like General Olo have talked about the manifesto, and it seems to be true. Also, Stephen Wanjala, who is MC Kishazi, also have been in the studio and have been following up. I've enjoyed because they look like they look like leaders, but not politicians. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Thank you for this opportunity.
So what you're trying to tell the leaders is not to lend a deaf ear to what you want them to do for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So another chance for another audience.
Thank you so much for this great chance. Just the way I said initially, my name is Olo Jojolo, an aspirant in the Doctorate of General Rep School of Infocoms, taking Bachelor's Communication Public Relations. And I just have one concern to my political analysts. In as much as all of us are complaining about bad leadership, and we have clear and complete data on the statistics that these students doesn't come out to vote, but they're the ones who need to change this particular leadership. If the School of Infocoms is having around maybe let's talk of 5,000, then you realize that people who are coming to vote doesn't even go beyond 1,000. So which criteria as a political analyst are you thinking about on convincing these people so that they can also bring the kind of leadership that they want on board? Because maybe Olo can seem to be the best, but if they don't come out to vote, Olo will not win, but the few who will come to vote the opponent will win automatically, because the people who will be shouting behind Olo will not be coming out to vote on that day. So which criteria are we going to employ to ensure that these people come out of their houses because they are feeling that they are not served? That is number one. Number two, they are also feeling like they are wasting time voting because after voting, they don't see the results. So which criteria are we going to use? You are students, you also need to tell us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Because you've said that the students say that they want to vote for Olo maybe or someone else, and when the day comes, they fail to vote. So for me, I like to say that what we should do so that they may come in large numbers, we have to educate them on the importance of voting. You know, someone cannot win or someone cannot be elected if you don't come in large numbers. You cannot expect someone who you didn't vote for to be elected, or maybe you want someone and you didn't come to vote and you expect the person to win. No, you have to come, vote for the person, and automatically the person will win. So you have to understand the importance of voting. Through voting, you'll have good leaders. So I'll advise the students to know that voting is important to you, and it may change whatever seems to be difficult or whatever seems not to be solved initially. So I'll expect students to come, vote, come in a large number so that you may have the good leaders that you want.
So my advice to Rongo University students is that one of the wise saying of Professor Patrick Lumumba, he said that democracy, he talked about democracy, and Professor Patrick Lumumba said that even though you see the system as rigged in Rongo University and all that you are trying to say is not being done, you should do one final push, go and vote, and hope that the people that you'll vote for, it will be a vote of change. So one final push for Rongo University students, for you have seen that you are aspirants. Those who are aspiring to be leaders in Rongo University have passion in this seat. So one final push. And next.
I'm Barbara Daisy, a second-year student from the School of Infocoms, and my question goes to our political analysts. In most cases, we have students who are vying for seats so as to gain popularity. What advice would you give to them so as to face the criticism?
Thank you. That's a good question. To counter that, I think you as students, you have that knowledge to gauge whether this person has passion to represent you as the students or is just chasing popularity. Based on that criteria, you will have to avoid the one that is chasing popularity and go for the person that is willing and is ready to represent you at all. That's just something that you can gauge by the view of the things that he's saying to you, whether he's like, you see, there is something that people are exaggerating the things that they can do. When someone is exaggerating, that's pure, that is chasing popularity. Thank you.
I also have one question as we wind up, and this is my question to my political analysts who are also students in the Rongo University institution, basically from the School of Infocoms.
Yes.
Talking about bringing good leadership, a number of these people have cried about maybe issues to do with tribalism. Yeah, people want to vote somebody in because he or she is coming from their ethnic group, which is also very wrong when it comes to matters politics. But my question is, you are students of Rongo University. Should the students be allowed to vote in the president, or should the delegates vote the president to kill this thing called tribalism? Thank you.
Just to answer that question, it's a good one. My urge, and what I can say on that is that, basing on what has been happening in the history and what is happening now, I think it's something for the past to base to take your vote according to ethnicity. You gauge what someone is saying, even though he's from your ethnic group. If he is lying, don't vote for him. But if the other from the other ethnic group is true, transparent, and honest, that's a true leader. You should vote for him or for her. Yeah, that is it.
Politics in Rongo University is spicy. Do you agree?
Yeah, politics is spicy since many aspirants they come in large numbers to aspire for these seats, and I really thank them because for you to be a political leader outside here, you have to start from school, maybe primary school, high school, or a campus. Some leaders here in Rongo University they started from primary school. Some of them started from campus, or some of them started from high school, and they have got some experience to rule their other students. And I really thank them because they come in large numbers. As we are winding up, we really thank you, our viewers, for listening and watching us. This has been Inline Podcast, and I'm really grateful. My name is Mtambiza Robinson.
My name is Vanessa Acheng. Thank you so much to our listeners. Thank you to our audience for being here with us. Thank you to our political analysts because you've taken your time to be here with us. This is what we talk about in Inline Podcast. It's all about what the ground is saying, what politics is all about. So be here with us because every episode it's going to be special. Thank you. Subscribe to our channel, like and comment.
And before we end, let me get one of our audience. I can see she's there right at the back. Maybe to give vote of thanks, let me pass the microphone.
Okay, my name is Abigail Moy, a student in Rongo University, communication and media student. I want to appreciate our our political analysts for their knowledge and any advice that they have given to the students, so that having a leader is not just pointing with your mouth, but you have to take action so that you can make it happen and make things right for you. So we wish you all the best, and when that day comes, we will do something. I appreciate your time. Yeah.
Thank you. And for our listeners and viewers, stay tuned for the next episode here at Rongo University. We'll be bringing you more leaders and more political analysts in the studio. Stay tuned.